Hi, how are you? I'm good, you? We don't have an epic comment. That's why I'm recording the intro for this episode like this, with the phone in my hand. Normally the episode was recorded, it had an intro, but you probably noticed that in the last episode we didn't have any comments for the episode. And I wasn't the one who turned them off, YouTube did because it didn't like something about the video. I don't know what it didn't like, but it turned them off. YouTube, I hope you don't do the same with this episode, because this show is called Epic Comments. Be sure to share this episode too, and give a big like below, and if you're not subscribed yet, do it right now. I think we can start the episode. Let Epic Comments begin.
Where do you live? In Berceni.
Not in Bersini, in Fermentari.
We live in Berceni.
What was that?
Where do you live? In Berceni.
Not in Bersini, but in Fermentari.
We live in Berceni.
He had his VPN turned on. For this answer, the gentleman will spend more time in Ferentari now. He has something in Ferentari.
He's in Ferentari.
We live in Berceni.
He forgot that he moved recently, 15 years ago. Point of view, you go to your relatives and they ask you, where did you move?
It's in Ferentari.
We live in Berceni.
If you live in Ferentari but your wife says Berseni, then you live in Berseni. I tried, I put my phone in the pool, left it for 10 minutes, and took all the water out of the pool. The problem is that the phone doesn't turn on anymore when you put it in water. What do I do with the app? Should I install it on another phone and place it next to the dead one? I downloaded it and my phone broke, even though I didn't get it wet. At the service center, they said it died from dehydration. I used this app to empty the septic tank. This app is awesome. I turned it on and the rain stopped. By the way, don't get the app, because I saw people complaining in the comments that it costs money. An app that removes water from your phone doesn't make much sense anyway. When I saw this, I actually thought it was Bogdan from Ploiești, but with one of those filters that makes you look younger. You'd say it's Bogdan from Ploiești, using the kid filter. Bogdan from the parking lot in Ploiești, Ploiești from Bogdan, Bogdan from around Ploiești. Or Bogdan visiting Ploiești. That's how all the comments were. The guy in the back looks like Adelin Petrișor. I've been struggling for 2 days to move the fridge closer to the hallway. I even called my mother-in-law, the dog, and an aunt to help. The transport costs 100 lei. Tata. Since spring, with me at IKEA. How do you train? Me? It's more complicated. Hello, I'm a manager at Altex, and I would be interested in your services. It all started from, will you give me a sip of țică if I help you with the fridge?
How long have you been working in education?
For 16 years.
What do you teach?
English?
For how long have you been teaching English?
It's all...
How long have you taught English?
Leave it, I'm not feeling well.
This video is so old, but it doesn't have an expiration date. It's just as good every time I watch it. He handed it over, so he no longer has it. He was paid 100 lei to come, like at the Partidul Social Democrat rally.
It is...
60% of teachers are like that. We won't end the strike unless you raise our pay. You must raise the salary to unlock the next level. She should have said drawing or music too.
S.
At least she said S. She took it with chills.
Leave it, I feel sick.
I don't know, I'm not from around here. First time working in England.
For how long have you been teaching English?
S. Leave it, I'm not feeling well.
Cows are subordinate to humans and cowbells are subordinate to cows. That's how an 8th grade student solved a grammar question at the national evaluation. The teachers who grade the papers have found countless gems again this year. Romanian language teachers say heavy technology use from a young age leads children to write less, write worse, and make more mistakes. However, they will no longer be heavily penalized for this. This year, spelling and legible handwriting are worth only 5 points out of 100 in the grading scale.
One exercise required the creation of 2 sentences. In the first, the verb efface had to be in the negative imperative, and in the second, EA had to be a prepositional object. A student decided to check off both points at once.
Don't do it on her.
Next, transcribing the subordinate clause preposition from the sentence. Everyone knew what sound the cowbells from their own cows made.
Cows are subordinate to people. Cowbells are subordinate to cows. And the sound is subordinate to the cowbells.
Another point required transcribing 2 figures of speech from the original text.
The peers.
Correct, the piercings.
I want to speak, but my mind is blank.
The piercings.
And the tattoos.
Another student couldn't decide whether a statement was true or false. He wrote covering both boxes in between. Candidates also had to identify a common content element between the 2 texts.
The common element is that the subjects in the national evaluation both contain texts.
The next graduate also chose quantity over quality. He had to argue the importance of following rules in 50 to 100 words.
Rules are very, very important. What would we do without them? Without rules, there would be fights and wars. And there really are.
For the students who take this exam in recent years, the role of the hyphen, the comma, and even the period at the end of the sentence is becoming more and more unclear. But the standards of the National Center for Policies and Evaluation in Education have also dropped. So, if until now correct spelling and punctuation were worth a score of 10 points out of 100, now only 4 remain. A student who solves the problems but makes many writing mistakes can still score up to 96.
You said cases like? What is the syntactic role of like? Well, it doesn't have any other.
Morphologically?
And syntactically.
This boy reminded me of a contestant we had on Intelligence Quotient Battle this week, and he was really cool. The boy was very smart. He knew answers I didn't expect. Congratulations. Do you know what they are?
Wimbledon, United States Open, Australian Open, and the other was Roland Garros.
Congratulations, well done. The guys were really cool, really cool. I like them. The 2 of them had a battle, I think. You should watch the Intelligence Quotient Battle episode. It's awesome. So we also have smart people. If Ion Babu had written something like this, they wouldn't be called blunders. They would be poetic arts. That one with the cows, if we think about it logically, it's correct.
Cows are below humans and the cowbell is below the cow.
That guy with the shared subjects deserves a medal.
The common element is that the subjects in the national evaluation contain both texts.
Starting next year, only attendance should be graded. You realize there would still be people who would fail. Spain is written all over us. Weren't the exams confidential? I've seen all the ministers of education who made even bigger blunders.
These laws are about the future, about a better future.
Bravo, that's it. This way we work less. Yeah, cousin with a dog. He's mixing the concrete for me. Such a dog is rare.
That's it, man. He turned on the water. Let him come over to this side too. Put him to work, damn it.
Good job, Johnny. Do it there, just like that.
I can't watch this video anymore. Poor Johnny. I just hope they cleaned his nose and didn't leave concrete in it. Soon enough, the puppy will say, "Did you forget when I built your house?"
Look at how he's treating my concrete.
Does he also lay tiles? Two watch while one works. Next year they'll build apartments abroad. Here's another comment about the dog saying, "I hope this dog doesn't get sick because of the concrete in its nose." And someone replied, "He's Romanian, he doesn't get sick." He's Romanian, he doesn't get sick, but Romanian or not, having concrete in his nose isn't good. I really hope someone cleaned that puppy's nose. The comments were funny, but the video? I wouldn't let my pet do that, and I recommend you don't let your puppy do that either, or any other animal. Here's the video you commented on Instagram about a month ago. Yes, it's time for it to appear on the show. Let's watch the video.
Huh? Wait. Police. Wait.
Okay.
Wait, hello, wait. Get up so we can talk. Come on, get up. Get up. All right.
I don't think, man, that he put the head back on.
Are you normal? What is he doing?
I think so too.
Are you normal? Come on already. Who is it?
You can't even sleep peacefully anymore. But what did I do, boss? POV, wake up. Your mom wants you at school.
Come on, get up. He's awake. All right.
No one is putting anything in anymore. I know you're sleepy, but I still have to put handcuffs on you. He hoped he'd wake from the dream again. The man was wondering if he should sleep with the police officers.
Yeah.
POV, the parents are coming back from the meeting. Even though it's been over 10 or 15 years since I graduated, it's been 20 years since my mother returned from the meeting. I still find myself in that. After each meeting, I would sleep. I knew my mother would leave at 5, finish around 6, and be home by about 6:20. So at 6:15, I would go to sleep. Your old man comes into your room to give you a hard time.
Police, please, stop, stop.
You can't miss now. You pay for my life. You don't switch. You stay by my side.
For this video, leave comments on Instagram. If you aren't following me, you'll need to follow first to comment. The dog taught him the steps. When trouble holds you down, but you're naturally optimistic.
You can't miss. You owe me my life.
It's part of the dance. I hope. The dog, wait a second, that's how we play sometimes. Dad, go throw some bones to the dog. The bones. Christy, hey, Christy, that's what toxic friendship means. The dog bites, the man walks. Quote by Dennis __.9. Wait till you see my Picky. If he's called Picky, he must be a Peking geese. He's ugly and bites everyone. Well, it smelled like barbecue. Should we tell him too?
You can miss.
You don't know which is more ambitious? You, in the village, heading to the store at the end of the village. 3 yeses. Pain was invented in 88, people in 87.
You can't miss now. You pay for my life. Don't switch. You stay by my side.
Right below what was the most epic comment from this episode. Give a big like, share it so it reaches as many people as possible. And of course, I thank the members of this channel, as well as those who are present on Buy Me a Coffee and support what I do here. See you in the next episode, ciao!